Turquoise Zephyr saw her first sunrise on Monday, the 3rd of August, 1999, in a bamboo clinic facing the teal waves of Phuket, Thailand. Outside, long-tailed boats hummed across jade water while a single Kim played soft notes beside a clay pot of pandan tea. Turquoise's mother, a shell bracelet maker who slips tiny grains of turquoise into every braided strand, sang alien lullabies about sea spirits that tie courage into moonlit. Her father, a beach fire dancer whose canvas shirt always smells of coconut smoke and dragon fruit peel, lifted the newborn and promised that open horizons never ask a body to shrink. They only grow wider for souls brave enough to blaze. Curves rippled through the Zephyr family like emerald currents beneath pearl sand. So nobody blinked when baby Turquoise burst the pearl buttons on her third blessing wrap before Monk Sumchai closed the final chant. Yai Ma Li eased each seam, slid vanilla satin wedges into the gaps, and laughed that extra cloth cost baht, while extra daring buys continents. From that coral dawn forward, every family grace ended with the same words. Shine so bright, the reef bows twice. School mornings smelled of cinnamon, roti, and quick whispers. Taller and fuller than every classmate, Turquoise eclipsed the flickering slide projector whenever Teacher Dao asked her to trace monsoon routes on a chalk wash map. One hot recess, a boy teased she blocked more sun than the lighthouse tower. That mango dust, she stepped into her mother's workshop, polished cracked turquoise chips, and stitched them like tiny comets down both sleeves of her navy cardigan. When the bell rang next sunrise, fluorescent tubes scattered aqua sparks each time she raised her hand. A backpacking diver filmed 12 shaky seconds on a salt-stained flip phone, posted the clip to a new video board, and before moonrise, 34,000 strangers cheered the girl who bent teasing into tidal light. Turquoise wrote one promise across a tamarind-marked worksheet. Mirrors magnify while echoes fade. Teen weekends belonged to sunset craft stalls beside coconut groves, midnight drum circles under bamboo lanterns, and dawn turtle patrols, where sea eagles drew question marks across mountain skies. Boutique jeans bruised her thighs, so Turquoise traded smoothie shifts for wind-torn fishing sails, cut them into sweeping palazzo pants, and posed against lava-stone arches while kite surfers scribbled commas overhead. She launched an online diary titled Zephyr Tide, captions knitting island slang with simple English truths like hips carry half the sunrise. By her 17th Songkran Festival, 91,000 faithful hearts double-tapped each turquoise dusk frame, proof that glowing screens hush cafeteria gossip faster than any counselor. A scholarship carried her east to Tokyo's Bunka Fashion College. Daylight dissolved in patterned lofts. Nights belonged to a 24-hour mango onigiri cart glowing beneath Shibuya lights. The cart's flickering aqua lamp became her steady key light. Between ginger orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting parchment cones into hibiscus hairpins, while sharing dart tricks in half Phuket Lil and half one video, drumming bamboo spoons on steel pans while speed hemming a velvet trench, soared beyond 1 million plays inside 48 hours. Vogue Nippon crowned her the Onigiri Couture Year, yet every sponsor letter stalled at Japanese thighs Yonju Hachi. Turquoise stored each polite no in a folder called Patience Like Reef Fog, and sprinkled turquoise dust anyway. Fortune sailed with Cherry Blossom of 2023 when Dior invited her to co-design a plus-friendly capsule named Coral Chorus. Turquoise answered with 3 tide-bright bows. Patterns must rise to 62-inch hips. Half the campaign crew must come from public art schools. 10% of every euro earned will fund lagoon film residencies for Curvy storytellers from Cebu to Seychelles. The atelier agreed before dawn, painted the Sumida River rose gold. The shoot began at first light on a floating mirror runway anchored inside Bora Bora's Blue Lagoon. Turquoise glided in a molten turquoise satin trench across glass water while drones hovered like patient frigate birds. When images rippled through global feeds, every extended size coat vanished within 43 hours, across 23 countries. Zephyr Tide sailed past the 500,000 follower line, still scented with lemongrass steam and salt wind. Turquoise livestreamed thanks from the onigiri cart roof, while early trains whispered beneath peach clouds. But spotlight warmth attracts rumor goals. A keto podcaster claimed Turquoise hides iron corsets under linen between spoonfuls of coconut gelato. She answered from the crest of Big Buddha Hill at sunset. Sports bra and linen cargos. Belly rolls brushed with edible silver glitter. Fingers tapped the drum beat on driftwood. Then she laughed. Granite statues never apologize for breath, and neither will I. 10 million viewers reposted under tag Silver Buddha Truth, dusting their own curves with rice flour shimmer until gossip melted like ice. Heart Wages, braided with capsule royalties, birth Zephyr Butter, a whipped body cream, swirling jasmine seed oil, honey, pandan nectar, and mica sparks that glow till beneath foam flash. 15,000 jars poured inside her father's boat shed, lids tied with reclaimed net rope bows and tags stamped Nourish Your Horizon. Stock vanished in 86 minutes, raising €185,000. Written fully in letter, 20% seeded tied looms. Micro grants pairing industrial sewing machines with typhoon-safe cinema drones for plus-size youth in cold villages from Lombok to La Paz. 8 months later, 42 fellows projected a moonrise fashion hymn onto limestone cliffs, earning morning show applause on 3 continents. Milan Fashion Week Edge legend. 10 minutes before Turquoise's closing walk for Dior Curve, a backstage seamer burst, shrinking her sapphire mesh gown 7 inches around the waist. With 90 ticking seconds, she seized copper onigiri molds, flattened them into scallop shields, pinned them across strained seams, and glided the runway, chiming like harper bells. Vogue Italia hailed the feat, the onigiri shield miracle. Dar reissued the gown with detachable bronze petals, praising her monsoon still poise. Another 1 million admirers found her page before after party lychee fizz cooled. Storm clouds returned when a stylist leaked clipped emails saying she demanded lobster, tom yum, and chauffeured reef kayaks for her rescue dugong. Turquoise posted the full thread, writer listing refillable water urns, lentil stew for crew, captioned rehearsal screens for deaf pattern cutters, then routed that month's affiliate revenue, €125,000, into flood relief therapy circles for mangrove weaving cooperatives. Fans echoed her peer mantra, receipts eclipse rumor dust. My Midsummer 2024 Zephyr Tide resonates with 6 million Instagram voyagers, 3.2 million real paddlers, and 1.6 million deep dive vlog pilgrims. Engagement steadies near 9%, calming brand spreadsheets. Cartier beckoned for Dawn Compass, a watch vignette filmed inside a quartz cavern glowing with aquamarine fireflies beneath Icelandic arches. Turquoise accepted once Cartier funded therapy stipends for night laundry crew studying design. They toasted with dragon fruit soda. The final reel, her wrist glowing beneath teal ripples, became Cartier's most saved post that season. Stanley steadies her compass. Twice each month, she streams Strings and Spice, father looping Reef Blues guitar while mother mosaics turquoise petals onto carnival wings. Turquoise thrift flips denim jackets live. One broadcast peaked at 9 million views when a cheeky macaque grabbed a rope bow, posed for chat, then dashed off amid a rain of heart emojis. A wildlife refuge now sponsors every stream, tagging rehabilitated macaques with solar charms funded by Zephyr Butter. Zephyr Butter's second-year revenue breached beyond €11 million. Turquoise leased a silent spice barn, carved skylights through bamboo beams, and staffed jar lines with retired deckhands and animation graduates. Each tin still wears its netrope bow, tied during midday Kim Groves. Auditors begged for shrink bands. She quoted Yai Mali, "Warm hands weave legends while machines only count jars," and bows endured. Mental health candor anchors her grid. She pairs cliff edge editorials with Hosta mirror selfies captioned "Same Tide, Gentler Breeze," shares breathing tracks recorded in Banyan Glades, and CBT worksheets in Thai and English. A teletherapy partner hosts sliding scale sessions. 99,000 users hail her honesty as first dawn. Community lantern cells glow every new moon. Glow Cove drifts invite fans to paddle bioluminescent bays, wearing Zephyr Butter on shoulders and LED orchid crowns. Ticket profits widen tide looms and plant mangrove nurseries. Shore cafes note 15% revenue lift on drift nights. Turquoise guides every flotilla, lo-fi drum loops floating from waterproof speakers while she pauses mid-channel to tighten Stranger Life vests. Horizons keep stretching like mango sunrise ribbons. She is finishing a memoir titled Opaline Sky for release next spring in 9 languages. A streaming giant wraps season 1 of a docu-series chronicling her dream to turn retired pearl rafts into solar sewing in media studios, voyaging from Okinawa to Oahu. Puma prepares Tide Pulse sneakers, wide-toe boxes edged with reflective onigiri shields. 10% of every pair will extend Tide looms from Kigali to Kyoto. If Turquoise Zephyr's journey from turquoise flex sleeves to onigiri shield miracles filled your compass with bright wind, tap like, press subscribe, and tell us which spark glowed loudest. The silver glitter lap, the macaque cameo, or the bronze petaled runway rescue. Scroll the description for Zephyr butter drops, Tide Loom grant portals, and tonight's Strings and Spice playlist. Remember, every curve can redirect dawn, every scar can cradle moonlight, and reef crown beaches still cheer spirits brave enough to blaze brighter than rumor. Tie your net rope bow, lace those Tide Pulse sneakers, and stride until the ocean whispers your name.